So B. We're going to do the same thing. The most important thing to start with is to identify what A, B, and C are, because then we're just going to plug them into the formula where they belong. I'll use the color coding again. So we'll use blue for A, orange for B, whatever the color this is for C. A is 1. Anytime you don't have a number visible, it's still 1 because obviously you've got at least one of them if they're listed it. This one is actually, you have to be a little bit careful with these ones. You have to make sure you bring the negative along if it has a negative on it. And the C is going to be 4. This is a nasty pen. See if it makes it through. So we go back to the original formula. We're just going to draw in where they belong. This is a negative B, but it's negative of a negative, so the negative times a negative cancels out, and you're just going to be left with 1. Plus or minus the square root of negative 1 squared minus 4, which always is a 4 and always stays the same, times 1. Just move our little bracket out here a little bit, times 4, because C is 4. And we're going to put that all over 2 times 1, because A is 1. So we've got our B in where it goes, we've got our A in where it goes, and we've got our C here at the end. That's going to be the same pattern every time. That's what the formula is about. Now we're just going to simplify it. So I've got my x equals 1 plus or minus the square root of negative 1 squared is just 1, minus 4 times 1 times 4 is just going to be 16, over 2 times 1 is 2. Now, this is an interesting one because when I simplify under the root sign, 1 minus 16 is 15, but it's a negative. Wait a minute. What do you do with a negative root? Oh, nothing. Nothing. You can literally just go, oh, look at that. There is no factors here. Done.